Guys, how's it going? This is Jose Trujillo. I'm here in the corner of my art studio. Well, at least what we package. I usually do some of my videos here. And today I want to talk to you about the idea of quality versus quantity. Dun, dun, dun. This idea has come in many times in my mind because as an artist and I mean, anything that you do, right? But especially as an artist, this comes up often. Like, what do I do? You know, I'm a painter, I'm a photographer, I'm a jewelry maker. Where do I focus? Do I focus all of my energy on becoming the best at it, right? Or do I sell out? I know that this might be like confusing to some people, you know, because here's the thing: when you're an artist, you kind of get suckered by most people who are not artists or people who pretend to be knowledgeable in that, you know, in that industry or that area to produce quality. And just a second. And this is an idea that hurts so much. And hold on, okay? I'm not saying that you shouldn't focus on quality. It is a given that you should focus on quality. Hear me out, you artists out there, or music makers, or photographers, whatever, interior designers, anything that you do. It is a given. You have to do quality. You have to. Otherwise, I mean, what is the point, right? But it is one of those strange concepts because most people don't get it, and it takes sometimes to figure out, to understand, because most of us are told, look, I'm going to give you an example. For example, me, right? Just paint, do your best, and everything will be fine. It's BS. It's not true. You can't just paint really well, or whatever that means, right? Because what's painting really well? It depends on the style and you know, the group of people you're targeting, or whatever it is, you know. So this whole idea of quality is very it's very ethereal, you know. It's very if I had little lights here, I would make, you know, little omnis and UFOs or whatever. It's very ethereal. It's like, you know, it's nonsense, because quality is bred through putting in your 10,000 hours. Let's just for the sake of a number, right? You put in your 10,000 hours and then you start getting quality, like really good quality. So it doesn't matter what you do, you have to put in the time. That's how you do it. It's the repetition, it's the practice. That's where quality starts coming in. So my advice to you is do not focus on quality, because quality is a given. Focus on practicing, focus on hitting hard, focus on doing your things. If you're a musician, focus on your practice, on your rehearsals, you know. Focus on all of that, of course. Focus on I'm a painter, I'm going to talk about me. I focus on, yes, the painting needs to look great. It needs to look amazing, right? But there's only so much you can do, because there's only so much practice you have. You can't paint something for 10 years, you know, and wait till you have this quality in order to go and take it to the market. Now, on the other hand, some people's work it does take longer periods of time. For example, someone might be saying that's easy for you to say because you knock out a painting in 15 minutes or whatever, you know, a small one anyways. Some of larger ones too. So some people might say, you know, that's easy for you to say, Jose, but my paintings take me, I don't know, 5 hours, 10 hours, 2 days, or whatever. It still doesn't matter. How many of those can you make a year, you know? If it takes you, I don't know, 5 hours, you could easily make 300 a year, at least 300 a year. If it, you know, that's saying that you're not just painting, you're doing other things, right? So okay, so the number of paintings you make is less. Where can you put quantity? Because, see, you can't get away from this concept of quantity. For example, you see me doing all these videos, that's quantity. The quality of the video, I don't really care about it right now. And I wish I did, but if I did, I would stop the production of the video. I would be like, oh my God, the lighting is off. Or my skin looks different and it's too, it's too oily, or there's no subtitles here. I don't have any effects on my videos. I have to do my effects with my hands. So if I were to focus on that, I would miss out on the message. You see what I mean? And I have a lot of message to give out. I mean, I've been cranking for years. I've been reading books about, you name it. Because being an artist has been my focus. It has been my career. It has been my focus. Now it's my business. And hopefully I get to share, some of that, a lot of that with you guys who are on your journey. Whether you're an interior designer or whatever you do, I mean, it really applies everywhere. There is no place that doesn't apply. Don't get lost in the mechanics is what I'm trying to say. That is really the message of the video. Do not get lost in the mechanics, because many people get lost in the idea of, what should I do? Should I focus on quality? And if I make my artwork really well, it's going to sell. No, it's not. I'm here to say it's not going to sell. Just because you create really great art doesn't guarantee, even if it sells at a great price or whatever, how many times can you sell it? How many people can you show it? It comes down to quantity. How many people are watching? How many people are invested in your advertisement, in your how many people went to your gallery? It doesn't matter. I mean, this used to happen to me all the time. I create this really labor-intensive works of art, no problem there, because that's the way I used to paint, right? That wasn't the problem. The problem was that when I used to take them to the gallery, I didn't do labor-intensive work to also bring in people to the show, to the gallery show. You see what I mean? That's where I'm going at. So it doesn't matter if it takes you 10 years to make a film. It should also take you 10 years to get people to watch that film. You see? Are you getting it? I hope you are, because this is just it goes through most people's heads, and I mean, as it should, because we don't know this. The only reason we know this stuff is because some of us. I mean, the only reason I learned this is because I got my what do they say? My feet wet, my hands dirty, and I grinded. And try to look for people who had also already done it, and learn from them, and learn from my mistakes also, in order to piece this puzzle together, right? And have something that I can also share with someone else. In this case, you. So don't get stuck on where do I go? Is it quality or quantity? Quality will breed once you get quantity going. You see, most people get stuck on the idea of quality. We all think, if I could just paint like him, if I could just sing like her, everything will be fine. No, it's BS. We've been taught, we've been socialized to believe that. That is a lie. It's a misconception. I don't even think it's a lie that someone's out there to lie to you. No, it's just that people that are talking about it haven't done it. So they're just throwing theories out, and some people are very good at writing books, and some people are very good at talking about it. But most of them are theories. You have to pay attention to people who are actually doing it. For example, if you're a singer, go check out in your local group who's actually making it, who's actually getting paid, or who is getting more shows. Go pay attention to that. Why are they getting more shows? Is it that they're getting more shows because they're playing more, and therefore being seen more, and therefore being asked, can you play here also, since you played over there? I mean, I see you 2 or 3 times a week playing. Can you also? And most people would say, that's stupid. You're making no sense because of course that's why they're getting more shows. But that is the reason why they're getting more shows, because they're getting more exposure, because they're not focused on, did I play right or did I not play right? Did I sing? Was I off a note? Of course that's part of it, but that's not really the main thing. The elephant in the room is, how many shows can I play a week so that I average? If 100 people show up to this show, and another 100 people show up to this show, and another 100 people show up to this show, it doesn't matter how good you are. That stops being the real issue. Now what the real issue is that 900 people or 2,000 people saw you over a span of a week. So now you have more chances of exposure, of talking to people, of getting invited to new shows, of selling your CDs, or You know, bigger opportunities, better opportunities. Maybe you meet a coach in one of those shows that says, hey, your singing sucks. Let me help you. You can pay me a little bit, but I'm going to take you to the next level. And that's how that happens. You see? I'll leave you guys with that. Quality versus quantity. Do not focus solely on quality, and do not even put it. Quantity is senior to quality. Learn that. And it's going to be good for you. If I had someone who had told me this a long time ago, I would have not believed it. So I don't expect you to believe it. I expect you to, just feel it. Feel it. If it's true to you. If it's not, it's fine. But if I would have had someone who told me that, I mean, this is one of those secrets that people pay for. I mean, I've paid for courses to learn this kind of stuff. And I'm just giving it out to you here. But just put it on the table, People that know me say, man, you give out a lot. You're always telling people like things that I remember friends, artists who were like, you're always giving out this info that most people would at least have to go and buy 2 or 3 books to get it, or go to a seminar or whatever. But I think it's important for people to know this stuff. I think it's very important, and many of us don't know, not because because we're lazy or because of this or because of that. No, it's because if you're not winning, you're not gonna be you don't want to go look for more reasons to learn or to figure this stuff out, because you're not winning. So what's the point? But if you're winning, whatever that is for you, whether you're painting better or you're now starting to get money for your paintings or whatever it is, if you're winning, you're gonna feel more compelled to be like, oh yeah, I want more winning, right? So it's that. Anyways, I'll leave you guys with that. Thank you so much for watching. And don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe to my cool channel. I got some really cool stuff to share with you guys. I'm on a roll. I'm learning so much. I've learned so much also from the past. And I know that I'm going to be able to deliver some great content. Those were the words I was looking for. Till next time.